Back in 2010, Sony Santa Monica Studios gave us gamers a gift, and that gift was God of War 3. We thought that that was the best game ever made on the PS3. We thought there was no way they could ever top this game. But we were dead wrong. So now, we have been upgraded. And this upgrade is known as God of War Ascension. This is by far the game to look out for this year, and I'll explain to you why. This is the video review for Play Legit. The story for God of War Ascension is really simple. Chronologically, it's the very first chapter in the entire game series. The game takes place a few days after Kratos killed his wife and daughter, so the entire game is him just trying to relinquish and just get rid of the bonds he has with Ares. The entire game is just that, story-wise. The simplicity of the story is one of the reasons why I love the game so much, and speaking of things I like, let me tell you everything I like and don't like about this game. God of War Ascension is probably the biggest risk that Sony Santa Monica Studios has ever made, because they changed a lot in this game. They changed the gameplay, they changed the control schemes, the way you kill enemies, the way you attack them during the quick time events. The way everything is presented has been changed. For God of War veterans like me, you have to completely get used to the new control schemes. But the thing is, these are good changes. The Blades of Chaos is the only weapons you have in the entire game. However, you can also get weapons from your enemies and use them as secondary weapons. This game isn't as epic as God of War 3. However, there were many scenes that made my jaw drop, that made me scream, oh my god, that had me just in disbelief of what was going on in the game. But the biggest thing I'm sure people will notice is the graphics. Oh my god, these graphics, like... I was playing the game one day, my father walks into the room, and he says, "What movie is this?" I'm like, "Dad, this is a video game." He's like, "No, really?" It's crazy, I know. Also new to the series is multiplayer, which honestly at first I was a little hesitant like everybody else, but then when I saw them executed properly, I am now a big fan of multiplayer. Multiplayer is pretty much guaranteed to occupy your time all the way till God of War 4 comes out. Now, the one thing I don't like about the game is actually very subtle. I don't like the rage meter, which I'm not really a big fan of because I feel like I'm being limited, whereas in the previous games I had no limits whatsoever. Overall, God of War Ascension was well worth the wait. It is a pleasuring experience and is worth the $60. I know a lot of people are complaining about the online pass, but I'm not going to criticize this game for doing that because a lot of games nowadays do that as well, so that would not be fair. The gameplay, the graphics, the storyline, the voice acting, overall it's just an experience that is just phenomenal. With all the new things that they added, this game feels fresh and new, and that's always good. And that is why I'm giving God of War Ascension 5 motherfuckers out of 5.